by going like this is the fourth inning with a 1-run lead. You have not given up a hit. You're supposed to be the alpha on the Yankees staff. And the Red Sox go, we got this dude. Here we go, boys. Whoop. And they took off. That's the problem.
Okay, let's do this. There's 2 layers to the Red Sox Yankees from the weekend. Also,
there's
Judge
one layer.
Back.
There's one layer. One layer. I don't know what your second layer is. There's really only one thing we need to talk about the whole weekend.
Cole intentionally walking Devers.
It's the only thing we need to talk about.
But Cora was starting beef with the team saying that cutter in on the hands in the prior.
That's all part of this whole Cole Devers thing.
So do you think it was on purpose?
I'm going to say he wasn't upset that he hit him.
So you're saying it's like, hey, let's pitch him really inside, and if it hits him, it hits him.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Because then they tried to hit Judge.
Okay. What did we talk about?
As they should.
What did we talk about last week? Remember the whole Whit Merrifield, like we'll handle it on the field trick?
Mm-hmm.
You hit our best player, guess who's getting one?
Eye for an eye.
And then if Judge is pissed, you look at him, you go tell Cole. Go tell your pitcher. Remember when Delman Young, do you remember when Delman Young, I think he was on Minnesota or the Tigers, here's where he walks him, which still, the look on Rafael Devers' face should be the meme of all memes, where he's like, basically like, WTF? And then that one where he's like a little kid, he's like, what are we doing? And then it led to a 7 spot, which is also amazing. But you remember when Delman Young got hit? I think he was with the Twins. The Tigers hit him, and the Twins guy had hit a couple of the Tigers, and the Tigers smoked him. And he didn't go to the pitcher. He went to his dugout, was like, literally like, that's on y'all. Y'all stop hitting their dudes. I'm getting hit for y'all being stupid.
Yep.
Like, that's what happens. And then this okay, I'm going to get into this right now because I saw this, and I'm like, what are we doing? What are you doing? You're Gerrit Cole. You're going to the Hall of Fame, possibly. If you don't want to pitch to him, don't show it to the world. Like, just throw some balls. Throw 4 balls. Tell the catcher. I don't know who was catching, it looks like Wells was catching. Hey, Austin, set up a foot off the plate, and I'm going to throw 4 balls outside, and we'll let him go to first. But to go like this, when you haven't given up a hit, your team's up 1. The worst thing that happens is he hits a home run, and it's 1-1. So what? But now the worst thing that happens by not pitching to him is the Red Sox dugout goes, look at this guy. He's scared to death. Here we go, boys. Whammo, 7 spot. That's the problem. It's not, okay, great. Gerrit Cole, you're like, I don't want to pitch to him. Fine. Freaking throw him a cutter and hit him with a slider. Like, throw 4 sliders at his back foot that bounce and go, you're on first. Cool. But by going like this, and now listen, there are times, like, I get it, Barry Bonds, certain guys, when they're hot as all fire, just go like this and put them on. But this is the 4th inning with a 1-run lead. You have not given up a hit. You're supposed to be the alpha on the Yankees staff. And the Red Sox go, we got this dude. Here we go, boys. Whoop. And they took off. That's the problem. Am I wrong on this, Kratzy?
No, you're 100% right. 100% right. And because big league hitters, whether you think the Red Sox lineup is good or it's not good, you give me confidence to face somebody who I thought was unhittable. That's an advantage. That is a huge advantage. And they bred off that confidence. If you ever want to see what confidence looks like, that is exactly what the Red Sox got after he was like, they were all like, race to the bat rack.
Yeah, there's a quote from Devers post-game. I didn't expect that from a future Hall of Famer, to say it some way. He panicked a little bit. Also, Devers isn't ruling the world right now. Devers doesn't have the line that Aaron Judge has or Shohei Ohtani. He's had a good year. He's been really cold in September. I know he's had Cole's number, but whew, that was weird. I mean, you heard the Yankees broadcast, Michael Kay popped off. It's like, what are we doing? And I did a lot of work post-game, like a lot of back and forth and trying to catch all the quotes. I wasn't there to try and get a grip on what the situation was. From what I took from Booney and Cole, and they were talking about pitching coach Matt Blake, this was talked about like a week ago as a potential game plan, and that they want to like mix in some intentional walks into their strategy. And then he said, like, they asked him, they're like, when was this talked about even currently? And he's like, even in the tunnel. It sounded like it was a conversation with the pitching coach that they might do it in a certain spot. It sounded like Booney kind of like backed this guy, but also was like, yeah, it sounded like he kind of went rogue here.
I think Austin Wells was like, I had no idea. He's like, I looked up and he went like this, and I was like, I thought it was a joke or something. Remember, he was like, I didn't know what he was doing.
Do you think there was miscommunication, though, with the coaching staff telling Gerrit Cole, like, hey, we're going to talk about certain strategic intentional walks, but yeah, this isn't the spot for it? You know, I'm confused. It just, the game situation itself doesn't sound like anyone that knows the sport would intentionally walk really anyone in that spot.
Let's not overcomplicate it. Like, Cole made the decision, and that was in his head, and whether it was a brain fart or not, like, he made that decision. Did Matt Blake talk to him about, hey, you know what? Rafael Devers has got 8 pumps off of you. He really hits you well. I'm sure they said, we can't let him beat us. So that means in a 0-0 game in the 7th inning, we're going to pitch around him so that he doesn't go oppo against us. He doesn't go to the short porch and right against us. He can't beat you in that situation. AJ glazed over it a little bit. The worst he can do is tie it. That is not can't beat you. That is tying. Like, so that's the only thing I hear Matt Blake saying, Aaron Boone saying, strategic analysis coordinator saying. And it was a decision by Gerrit to do that. And I've never seen it.
Scotty B here from FT. 1 in 5 Americans have learn a new language on their bucket list, and you should make 2024 the year you finally check it off the list with Babbel. Babbel is the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Babbel's designed by real people for real conversations.
Kratz here. Brawny, you know what I'm doing? I'm working on my Spanish so that I can get my pronunciation and accent game to the next level. Babbel's speech recognition technology makes that happen.
Good job, Kratz. So here's a special limited time deal for FT listeners. Right now, get up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for FT listeners. Again, that's up to 60% off at babbel.com/foul, spelled BABBEL.com/FOUL. Rules and restrictions may apply. With Babbel, you can learn everything you need to have real-world conversations, and all it takes is just 10 minutes a day.
I wasn't watching live, obviously, but when the text and the tweets and everything started flying, I was like, wait. I went back and watched it, and I was like, this can't be a real thing. Like, there was times, because I think even the umpire said, like, are you sure? Like, do you really want this? Because I think the umpire even was like, no way. So I think. Sorry, I think my cord came out.
No, you're good.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, there was times, like, I know when there was the guy that owned somebody, the pitcher would be like, and the pitcher and hitter would kind of look at each other, but not actually. Then when he's like, yeah, I don't know. If I was the catcher, if I was Wells, I would have been like, timeout. Wait, before we make this move, let's go have. I mean, Wells is a young guy. Cole, obviously, Cy Young, all the things.
That's a tough call for him.
Agreed, but still, I would have been like, timeout before we make this move. Let's have the pitching coach come on out and let's have a discussion here, guys, because we really want to do this here.
It's a legacy move too. I feel like you're always going to remember this. Like, this is a time where this could happen 5 years from now, and you're going to be like, remember?
Oh yeah,
when Cole.
Every time that Rafael Devers now faces Gerrit Cole and he gets a hit, every player, especially if he's in like Boston, the fans are going to be like, should have put him on. Yep, 4. He hits a home run again. Every fan. When Gerrit Cole pitches in Boston next time, every time Rafael Devers comes up, if the whole stands aren't like this to him, Red Sox fans are missing an opportunity here.
They're probably going to go 4, 4,
yeah.
4, 4, 4, 4. Epic. So lastly, Judge on Bayo throwing at him, things like that happen. I know they're upset. I think 3 of their guys got hit. I think they're just protecting their players. That's the way this game kind of gets policed. The biggest thing is just don't miss. I thought that was a great answer. That's like the exact pro. That's the pro I am Jeter 2.0 answer. But it was good. I mean, that's what he should say.
But he knew too. He knew why it would happen.
Mm-hmm.
He knew why it happened.
Of course. And Cora said we had our shot in the 6th. It didn't happen.
What do they say? You take a shot at the king, don't miss.
Mm-hmm. They missed.
Yep.
So there you go.
And then he didn't miss.
Exactly. The positive news is, Yanks fans, Aaron Judge hit a grand slam on Friday, and he homered again this weekend. So he's got 53. He's a little bit back. So that's good for you, even though the ego definitely took a little hit.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.